Before we start, I want to say I will not answer any question about Steven Gerrard today. Door's there, by the way.
Jürgen, actually, before we move on to Steven Gerrard, onto Steven Gerrard, he said he never wanted to face Liverpool as a player. Now he will get to as a manager. I think I said to you the other week as well, he may just get a bigger reception than you when he walks out at Anfield tomorrow. So, how do you feel though, seeing someone who was brought in as an under-18s coach here during your time in charge, now returning to Anfield as a Premier League manager?
Wonderful story. To be honest, wonderful story. And I can imagine a little bit so how his feelings are. I know he said already, no sentiments, no blah blah, all these kind of things. Stevie said. Meanwhile, already an experienced coach, so manager. He's doing the job already for a while, and he knows exactly how to approach games. But he has probably no idea how it will feel when he steps into the stadium or out of the dugout or whatever. I had that in a similar way. I cannot really compare it, but when I came the first time back to Mainz, or I came first and last time actually back with Liverpool to Dortmund. So it's strange. It's strange. You like or love pretty much all the people you meet when you arrive in a stadium, and that's pretty much not often the case. When you go somewhere, it's easy to be very competitive usually. But I could handle it. Stevie will handle it. So it's like I think that Stevie is friends with 99.9% of the people working for Liverpool FC, and the 0.01% just never met him because they arrived after him. So I never heard a negative word about Steven Gerrard since I'm here. I met him. He's a great guy. So and he will come here and wants to win the football game. So before, nice shake hand, after, nice shake hand, and then after, in between, they will go full throttle, and he will go full throttle. And I remembered when we scored with Dortmund at Mainz, I forgot everything about my story at Mainz. I was celebrating like a crazy devil, and so he's allowed to do that as well. I just hope he has no reason for it.
Stephen said you've given him advice. I'm guessing you probably haven't before this weekend though, but give us an insight as to what you've maybe said to him and any concerns it could come back to bite you this weekend.
Yeah, he can with football. It's wise. It's long ago. It's really long ago, and that we spoke a couple of times, of course, more often. But it's since at the Rangers, and especially since he is at Villa, we had some messages sending each other, but that's it pretty much. No, I'm not silly. Not because I don't think I wouldn't give him advice, but there's no need for it. Obviously, I watched Aston Villa often enough since he's there. Quite an impact, to be honest. Similar style to Rangers, but obviously with different players, really good players. That feels like everybody plays exactly the position he's made for, and it looks good. Honestly, it will be a tough challenge, but that's how Premier League football is. So there's no difference to other games. And we try to figure out how we can cause them more problems than they had so far in the games they played, and hopefully we can do that. Look, it's not easy for a world-class player to become an outstanding manager, but it's possible. And it looks absolutely that Stevie has all the skills you need, and I'm really happy for him.